recorded to YouTube. Yes, I'm very, very late. I'm late. I'm late. I'm in late for an important date. What up? Go lay down, Charlie. You're not getting up here. Come on in. Come on in, people. Come on in. It'll take a few minutes for the notification to go out anyway. It usually takes about a minute before the notification goes out.
I know how it does.
No, I was just talking in general.
Oh.
Just talking to myself so there ain't no dead air. What's up, my twin? Make sure y'all hit the like button on your way in. All that good stuff. I still haven't got the notification yet. Most of the time it send it right out. I haven't used up no notifications today except for one. I haven't gone in live anywhere anytime else. Oh no, what are they doing to me? Oh no, did YouTube shadow ban me? What the fuck? Wouldn't surprise me. Well, go ahead and share this out, guys, so people, it's to set it up 30 minutes before for it, then it will go out. Okay. Right on. I keep forgetting about that. Somebody needs to remind me of these things. Well, if you hit the like button and start chatting, people will know it. It'll kick up the algorithm. And everybody just start chatting. And the 6 people sitting here, go ahead and just start chatting. Clickety, click, 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 click. Go ahead and bleep, bloop, bloop down there in the little chat box there. I'm not sure how either. There's C4T. What's up, C4T? Me first what? Bleep bloop down there in the comment section? I can't type today. Nope. I'm one-armed today. No typing for this one-armed person right now. I'm having to wipe my ass left-handed, and that ain't no joke. And that ain't very good. That ain't easy to do when you're right-handed. Bro, I sent it. Let me resend it. Hold on. I don't know why people are not getting messages from me today. That makes me angry. Why am I one-armed? Because I have tendonitis and it's acted up really bad today. My right hand and back into my arm is swelled up and my fingers are drawed. Yeah, it's not letting me have much mobility today in that hand. What's up, Card Shop? Good to see you, buddy. Long time supporters of the Nightmare family. Card Shop's been with us for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I sent it again. I sent the link. Did you put a snail? Is that a snail at the end of your message, bro? Or turquoise? Yeah, it looks like a turquoise waving snail. Wow. What is the Amazon link? You would ask me that. Mary is actually sitting right beside of me.
Yep.
Cool. Mary's there tonight. Yep, she is. We ran around with my dad today.
Fun.
That was fun. At least he got a new truck today. Well,
yeah.
not new, but new to him.
It's a nice one.
It is a nice truck. It's a 2006 Dodge with a brand new Hemi. Hello, Sonia G. Welcome, sweetheart. And I do mean a brand new motor.
Mm-hmm.
What have I got coming on tonight? Well, we're gonna get into that here in just a few minutes. I'm just waiting for a few people to come in. I hate when people miss stuff. So I don't have to repeat myself 80,000 times. Hello, Chatty Cathy. I don't know why you're not getting it, buddy. That's gross. Let me send it a third time. Oh, there's the third time.
Charlie, am I going to have to chase you down and spray you down again?
I think he's just scratching to be scratching.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Most dogs do that.
Should have seen me trying to spray him down. Chasing him all over the damn house.
Hi, buddy. You're a good boy today. You're not getting on the bed. You are not getting on the bed. No. Yes, I love you too. How you doing, Northwoods? You doing okay, bud? Ah. The German Shepherd is licking my ear.
At least it's you and not me.
He's a good boy, huh? You're still not getting on the bed. No, you're not getting on the bed. I just told you that. You weigh too much.
The ear mite medicine is working.
Yep. Okay, lay down over there. Be good, boy.
Lay down, bud. Lay down. Lay down.
Good boy.
Good boy. I think the kids
Lay down.
Kids are in bed already, right?
Yeah. Lay down. Get over and lay down. Hello, Gloria.
Hi, Gloria.
Okay. Well, damn, people can just keep coming in and leaving. Yeah, I know, right? I seen Grim Reaper earlier and Angry Vets. He may be lurking here somewhere, waking up, getting coffee or something. Uh, Boy, what a hell of a day today, huh? What about this chat, Kathy? Chatty Kathy. Uh, Hi, chat. So listen, guys. You know, the last couple days have been, well, the last week, a little over a week and a half, has been crazy. People get arrested. You know, we got people acting silly. I mean, you know, this. Yeah, I talked to him, hun. I just talked to him right before I went live. You know, it's been really, really crazy this week's and everything. Last night was a little crazy. Uh, Getting text messages, uh, people porn bombing, which is ridiculous. And yeah, you know, like I said last night, we all need to just come together and forget our differences. And if you can't say nothing nice, just don't say nothing at all. Just, you know, pretty much what I had to say last night. Oh, was that who done that? You want the fake account in the chat that talks about sucking and stuff in the YouTube profile? Oh my goodness. There's Mr. Reaper. Hello, Graham. Oh, are you a porn bomber, Kathy? Is that what you're in here for? You the porn bomber tonight? Well, congratulations. I'll just go ahead and do that right now. And yeah, I don't have to deal with your ass. Grim Reaper is definitely not Welsh News Network. I can 100% testify to that. Guarantee it. 100%. Guarantee it. I have seen him on camera. Oh, I knew it was. I could tell by the fake picture. That's why I just called him right straight out. Oh, you're messing with him? Yeah, Grim's a good guy, man. So yeah, Mary wants to say something tonight and everything. So, you know.
Yes, I do. I don't get on here very much. And that's the reason why, is because of all the BS. The name calling, the backstabbing, and all that shit. Everybody needs to pull their head out of their ass and grow up. I'm sick of this, and God forbid, you don't want to piss me off, because I am the nightmare, not him.
Yeah.
I've had my fill. And if you guys want me to come on here more, then shit needs to stop. Hi, hon. I'm just so sick and tired of it. The texts that he got last night, I don't know how they got the number, but it better not start again. And calling him some of the crap that they did, if I could reach through and get a hold of them, I'd rip their throat out.
You can't say that.
I did.
Allegedly, she would. Allegedly. No, you'll get us thrown off YouTube.
All right. Sorry, but I told you I was going to have my say, and I meant it. I'm getting tired of all this bullshit.
Brandon Mitchell.
I like coming on here and having fun with everybody, but when we get a bunch of people in there that act like idiots, I don't want nothing to do with it. So, but yeah, let's start getting it straight, guys. We can't let people run over the top of us, and we got to stand up for each other instead of trying to tear each other apart. That's what we're here for each other. Exactly, Gloria. Exactly. We got to pull together. And that's what needs to start doing.
Well, this wanting to porn bomb people and stuff. You know, do you know how childish that is?
That is so immature that it's sickening.
It's just, not to mention, you know, to go through the length of text messaging somebody and calling them something without proof.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Listen, I promise you guys that if I was what you accused me of being, I damn sure wouldn't give up my information as freely as I have. Trust me when I tell you that. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, those type of people like to keep that hidden as much as possible, because there are people that will pretty much cancel their birth certificate.
Yeah. That is sick. I agree with you, Gloria. We don't want to see that kind of crap. And who's to say one of our grandkids ain't going to walk in here or something? No, I don't want that kind of stuff on our channel.
Most of the time I try not to go live until after they're asleep anyway.
Right, but you never know if they're going to come walking through.
You just never know.
Or if they have a bad dream or something. Nightmare, what are you doing?
What's up, Miras?
Or who knows if they're not watching on a tablet or phone or computer.
Right.
Exactly.
You think they're asleep. You never know who's watching YouTube. You really don't know ages. There could be 13, 14-year-olds in the chat right now watching this, and people do that. And now you just showed that to a minor, which is technically a federal offense.
Are they doing KT the same way?
Yeah.
That's a crock.
It is a bunch of bull. 100% bunch of bull.
Yeah, right now we all need to stand together.
I can't blame you, Gloria.
Absolutely.
Divided, we fall.
Hi,
Right
Truck
now,
Sky.
it's time to stand together.
Damn it. I didn't want to have to do it that way, but I guess I will.
What?
Oh, just thinking out loud.
Ah. Oh, yeah. Nightmare, you might want
it
to
is.
reboot your phone.
I don't know what the hell's going on with my phone. I sent
I
it
know.
like 3 times.
Yeah, and I never received them, which is weird. So either whoever you have cell service with is having issues, but the problem is you wouldn't be receiving mine.
Right. Yeah.
So you might need to reboot your phone and clear the cache out.
Yeah. Something like that. Shit.
Because there's times I have to, if I'll leave my phone on for too long during the
I know,
week,
Card. I know, Card. And you're very welcome. I'm just fed up with all the bull. I mean, the nitpicking and all that crap has got to stop.
Well, it's just dumb.
It is. We don't want it here on our channel. And I guess that's why I stay downstairs and watch TV down there when he does the lives. Once in a while, I'll pop in, say hi and everything, but
yeah. I mean, if I wanted to listen to high school drama, I'd go lie about my age and go back to high school.
amen to that. Well, help, I wanted to listen to that. I keep listening to the kids telling about their school problems.
Yeah.
And that's just what it reminds me of.
Hello, Wally. Good to see you, sir.
Hi, Wally.
Now, guys,
Hi, Jim.
you talking about a bad son of a bitch. That Wally right there, he is legit fucking, I mean, like the shit. Now, that ain't no joke. I mean, that's one dude I wouldn't want to piss off because he will find you. Literally, he will find you.
Damn.
No, man, he is like CIA undercover ops bullshit. Yeah, he is. I mean, he's like Mission Impossible meets fucking, like fucking, yeah. I'm not even kidding you. I've watched his channel, man, and I wouldn't want to make the dude mad. He will find you. Now, I know you're not CIA, but I'm just saying, he will find you. He is legit. 100% legit.
Yeah.
Grandma sent you an email, buddy. No. No, I'm not fighting him. He's a former soldier too. He's a Marine. No. No. I wouldn't want to piss him off. I'm just saying. But yeah, Wally definitely ain't fucking around. That ain't no joke there. Exactly. Some necessary, some not necessary, brother. You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, I guaranteed I can give Wally my name and stuff, and he can tell you everything about me. And like I said, I'm not a veteran or anything like that. Never have claimed to be.
Hi, Lawless.
I've got family members that are, but I do support our veterans. I love our veterans. Mary loves our veterans.
Yes.
What's up, Gregory? Love you, buddy.
Hi, Gregory.
Yeah.
So, guys, what's you want to talk about?
You too can become a member for only 99 cents.
So worth it on a monthly basis. Seriously, guys, I've just been watching for public safety. Angry Vets, and then I've looked at the live that was up. I've downloaded it. I've shared it on my community page. Anybody who hasn't seen it, that's where you'll find the link for it. So hopefully you'll be able to catch it. I will say that was pretty disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, it was.
And I'm still trying to figure out what they actually did.
How to get a hold of Angel Kate? She might be in a few minutes, Angry Vet.
If you want to know, a couple of days ago in Kentucky, all emergency management law enforcement sent out a DHS memo talking about terrorism suspicious activity, including but not limited to filming and photography.
Thank you, Brandon Mitchell, for the 99 cents sticker.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
you very much.
To call the cops on people that are filming.
Mirrors is at it again. Sorry. Can I just point out that it's still perfectly legal to film in public?
And thank you, Mirrors, for the gifted membership, and congratulations to whoever the lucky recipient is. I can't see it in StreamYards because, yes.
It's got a card up. So this memo, is that from Homeland Security, did you say?
Yeah.
So they've sent one out to say you should report anybody filming in public.
Yeah.
Which counteracts the memo sent out in 2018, which says that you can.
Congratulations, Lawless TV.
Ever since Border Patrol said that about 300,000 terrorists are in the United States, that's why they send it out.
Right.
You want to know about terrorists? Ask Wally about terrorists. He can tell you about terrorists.
I'll send you the screenshot I have of it in your Discord.
Cheers. Appreciate that. It's interesting. And if you can find the original one, which says where they said that in 2018, which said that they can anyone can film in public and just let them, because what they're saying is, as a result of heightened security risks within the US, the First Amendment no longer exists.
Thank you, Lawless, for gifting one Nightmares Treasures or Nightmares Auditors membership.
Stuff on there too about buying bulk materials, buying guns, ammunition, theft. This memo is out there. It's outrageously out there.
That is.
And thank you, Brandon Mitchell, for gifting a Nightmares Auditors membership.
Yes, thank you.
And congratulations to the 3 lucky people that just got that. Are we battling gifts?
I think I can. Oh, come on. Oh, there you are. Message. Add. Select more photos. There we go. Oh, come on.
Brandon Mitchell, thanks for the membership. For Morona. Okay, yeah. I can't pronounce that. The next gifted member goes to Wally. I can sense it.
All right, I sent it to you in a
Lawless
private
is gifting
message
another
Discord,
membership.
Graham.
Thank you, Lawless, for another gifted membership.
Thank you.
And congratulations to whoever the lucky person was, because like I said, I'm not sitting in YouTube.
You guys are fantastic.
Who got it?
I don't know.
T-Rex guy said I was wrong. Gigi Ivana got it. Oh, she'll love that. Gigi has
yeah.
been with our channel for
Forever.
2.5 years now.
Yes.
Yeah, before we started doing this. Wally said next week. LOL. Oh no. Lawless is like, y'all want to do dueling gift memberships? Dueling membership battle. That's what I'm saying. I don't mind sitting here calling it out. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. We're very appreciative. Lawless says, I win. At Nightmares Auditors, I have a text saying that I'm going after you. You're not going after me. Why would you go after me, buddy? You know what? I love you. Me and you have no beef at all, brother. And see, yeah.
Somebody's trying to start crap again.
Yeah. I'm not going off with Gregory.
Gregory, don't worry about it, honey.
Gregory, as soon as you start upsetting people by being open and honest and demonstrating just how much of a community and a network your channel is, they're going to go for you. It's all these jealous gits. I was going to say something else, but it isn't my channel, so I can't. But you know what I'm talking about.
Matter of fact, I think more people should take examples from Gregory.
Yes. Good, Gregory. Good deal.
Yeah, protect your phone numbers, people, as much as possible. And if you do have to give a phone number out, give them the false one. I don't think
it can be under our bed.
Yeah, I was going to say, if Gregory's under my bed, he's flat as a pancake.
Yep.
Because our bed is sitting on the floor.
Yeah, and this mattress is heavy.
Yeah, he would definitely be hurting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were texting me last night too, Gregory. I just blocked them. That's horrible.
They're still texting you. Just keep blocking them, hon. And ignore them.
Yeah, why y'all picking on Gregory for? That's
yeah, bullshit. They need to leave Gregory alone.
Yeah, pick on me. I can't handle it. I got thick skin. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with Mitch. You know, fuck with Grim Reaper. Don't be fucking with Gregory.
Yeah, leave him alone.
I would love people to try it and have a go at me.
Well, you know,
don't piss me off.
Wally, I don't know if I'm the type of auditor like everybody else. I do have my own opinions. What I tell everybody and everything is to go watch our videos that we've done and the audits we've done, and you form your own opinion. That way it's a biased opinion. You know, you can form an opinion for yourself. I have my thoughts on things. Does everybody agree with me? No, they don't have to. But at the end of the day, we can all be mature adults and still get along and be friends, even if we disagree. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand you getting tired of it, Gregory.
I try to keep a very open mind, but I still don't trust law enforcement. I mean, I'm not saying they're all bad, but the way things have been going here lately with law enforcement, you shouldn't trust them, because you just never know when you're going to meet that one bad one. Now, what I will say about this, I don't agree with somebody claiming to be something they're not with their military service, if you even want to call it a military service. My grandfather was in the Marine Corps. He was in the 4th Marine Division. My uncle was in the 101st Airborne and so many other things. Matter of fact, Wally, you probably know my uncle. He done some of the same stuff that you're doing with counterintelligence and stuff like that in Afghanistan. And if I tell you his name, which I won't do out loud, if you want to email me, I'll tell you in an email. But I'm sure you served with him. I'm almost 100% positive of that. And if that is the case, I will let you know when you confirm yay or nay, and that he is in bad shape. He was blowed up in Baghdad and everything. He was hurt really bad. Of course, he got to come home, and it's been a long road, hard road for him.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so pissed off at Wrangler. I don't care about his criminal record. That's bad enough, granted, but you don't claim to be something you're not. You know.
Yeah. I know. I mean, I'll tell you right now, anybody that's ever been pulled over with the cops for speed and seatbelts, whatever, they have a criminal record. Most states declare those as misdemeanors, even though they're traffic infractions. But will show up in a background check or a court check that, yes, you pled guilty to a misdemeanor charge. So, I mean, come on.
You know, we was coming home. We was going to Walmart today after we got done with Dad, and I had a cop get behind us and follow us. What, probably 8.5 miles.
Right about that. Yeah.
He'd run up on my bumper and then back off. Run up on my bumper and back off. Run up on my bumper and back off, and then he'd ride right on my bumper. And he was definitely trying to get me to do something stupid. And congratulations on
over 500.
On over 500, Gregory.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to remember if there was a court case about how far law enforcement could follow you. Because I thought I heard something back in the day. It's like 2 or 4 miles they can legally follow you. After that, it becomes harassment.
Well, you know, T-Rex, not to sound like I'm begging or anything, and that, but I can't afford a dash cam right now. Everything that we get either goes back into the channel, like our StreamYards and stuff like that, and fuel to go do audits. But
Nightmare.
our bills are paid for. You know what I'm saying?
Nightmare. Email me your address. I have a dash cam I'm not using. You can have.
Okay.
I actually have a dash cam you can use. Have.
If I could remember my damn Amazon, I'll have to go get it. I think I just put a little short list together, and that for you know, stuff that we could use to do more audits and stuff like that with, and coffee. Coffee goes with auditing. We got to have coffee.
Mm-hmm.
That's my drug.
Monster Mocha.
Yep, Monster Mochas. That's our drug.
Got some sitting in the fridge.
The only thing with this dash cam, you're just going to have to get a bigger SD card for it.
Yeah.
Well, we got some laying around, so.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I sent that to Marcy.
You did.
So she would have one for her camera.
Yep. That
I sent her.
Yeah, I'll look for it and get it off to you when I get paid.
All righty. Yes, I love Master Sergeant Retired.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching his channel. Brandon said you don't want to talk to me without my coffee in the morning.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Oh, please don't mention coffee. I need some. I've just dropped the link for vigilante.media. The more people who join and support each other, the more projects we can get going. Not only that, but it also means that when things happen to our friends, it's the quickest way to let people know, which I think is probably the easiest way. And it's away from YouTube, which also helps. We can do anything we want. And do you know what? We are stronger together. And
Yes, sir.
these idiots who want to try and cause division amongst us for no reason whatsoever, other than the fact that they're jealous because they can't do what we do.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, So please, let's support each other. I don't care which side of the pond you're on, where you are in the world. If you like making cupcakes and you want to join, but you want to fight for your freedoms, by all means, come along and join. It doesn't cost a thing.
Yeah, the thing about it is, I think a lot of people have some bad misconceptions of auditors.
Yes.
And for good reason. I've seen some that would make people be that way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I agree, Nightmares, but the thing is, people need to make their own decision about the
Right,
way
absolutely.
about an auditor. You've got auditors who just liked the drama, right? And their audience likes the drama. And then you've got people who just film and let the audience make their own mind up about it. I mean, the best audits never or very rarely get out there because there's no interaction. Or they turn around and say, yeah, of course you can film. What's the problem? Then again, you've got places where they lock courthouses up, your
Hello,
town halls up.
Your punches.
And you say you can't film in there actually you can. I'm sorry, and this is where they're taking away our rights slowly and surely. And it's not just in one country, it's in all countries. But then again, you can live in a place you've got no rights. Oh dear, I do.
Well,
sorry, Barry.
that's the thing. People are not paying, even the anti-auditors are not paying attention to, is that eventually it's going to come down to where they're going to take everybody's rights. It's slowly but surely happening. And it's
I think it's happening a lot quicker and a lot silent, really all behind closed doors, faster than people realize.
Oh yeah. I mean, more places are putting up signs saying no recording. You're not allowed to record, or they're closing the doors and saying it's appointments only. And then when you go in, you've got to conform to whatever their policies are. Otherwise, you don't go in. I don't want to go too much over the last couple of years or so, but we've seen it where people have been told, "Oh, you're not allowed out." Except for an hour a day for exercise. Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And the masses agreed with being caged. This is where the problem was. And since then, it's proven that they're able to do what they want and the public will follow because they're like lemmings. And we need to wake more people up to the fact of what is going on. Slowly, they're eroding away your rights. And I fear for the US if they actually do succeed, because I live in a place where you have no rights and you can get arrested, abused, everything for filming. I've seen so many auditors stopped and searched under the anti-terrorism rules or laws that we have over here for no reason whatsoever. And now they're bringing out the Online Safety Act, which is going to screw people like me as much as possible to silence us. So I don't want to be silenced. I'm never going to accept being silenced. And if I've got to go just on a website rather than anywhere else, I'll do that.
Well,
I've
you
done
know,
whatever I can to keep the fight going and keeping the
what irritates
word out
me
there.
more than anything is that for hundreds of years we've had people fighting for our rights in one shape, form, or fashion, you know, and our military people that uphold the Constitution of the United States, and regardless of whether they agree or disagree about how people do audits, you know, they put on a uniform, they volunteer to serve this country, and when veterans come home, they are treated like shit. They're considered no more than a piece of dust on the ground, and that irritates me. That, you know what I mean? I'm very upset with that. I don't like the way we treat our homeless people in general. You know what I mean? We sweep them in gutters, we throw them in jail, we lock them up in hospitals, and we say they're the problem. The homeless are not the problem. We're the problem because people have become cold-hearted, ruthless, and they don't care. People will walk up to a homeless person and kick them in the face, and I've seen it. Will kick them in the face for no reason, just because they don't want to be bothered.
Driftwood, I agree with you wholeheartedly. We now have a system where the rich, and I'm not talking about people who've got just a little bit of money, I'm talking about the serious rich people like the Vanguards and the Rothschilds, own so much stuff and dictate to governments of how they want people treated. It's unbelievable. And then you've got the mediocres, people who have some money. They are the ones that tend to be put in power, but they get told what to do. So yes, I agree totally with that.
You want to see something sad? I bet a good percentage of you people don't even know that it exists. Go to Google and type in homeless cemetery and that, and
Oh,
look.
you mean the mass graves in certain cemeteries where they dump all the homeless on top of each
Yeah.
other? Yeah.
And how many of these people are not claimed because they don't know their names or they forgot an ID or something like that? How many bodies are laying that their loved ones don't even know they're there? They're a missing person. It's true though. It is.
Yeah.
Y'all. Everybody wants real and transparency. I'm going to bring it to you. That's the way I am. I'm not sitting up here talking a big game for clicks and views, and that's not me.
Over
Exactly.
here,
I was going to say the same thing. Arlington National Cemetery. That was my next point, Wally.
Yep.
Same thing. Look how many people are laying out there with no names, and their family don't even know if they're there. Hello, Miss Hennessy.
Yeah. I know of at least 5 cemeteries just in the Springs where they have like 2 acres just full of homeless people or unidentified people, and they just bury them on top of each other in cardboard boxes. Not even a proper funeral.
Do you know last year, guys, and I'm not exactly for sure on the numbers, but did you know last year, that's what I was doing. Thank you, Wally. He's right on top of it with me. Last year, they cremated something like maybe close to 300,000 to 1,000,000 people last year that they don't even know their names. They're still a missing person. They have no place to give the ashes. I'm sorry to hear that, Wally, that you have many friends there, sir. See, and this is the stuff that mainstream media don't report because nobody wants to hear it. It's not sunshine and rainbows. And when you try to tell the story and everything, people want to silence you because they don't want you to talk about the homeless vets that are out there that have served this country. And yeah, some of them are probably homeless for a reason, you know, not because they didn't want to, you know what I mean? You leaving, Brandon?
Yeah.
Have a good night, sir.
Some of the
Good
homeless
night,
vets
Brendan.
I talk to, they're still in the mindset of war. They'd rather be in a foxhole where they can be the lookout. They cannot be in a home or conform back to society. They want to just be left alone. That's why they're out on the streets, because they feel safer there than being in a home. And it's sad.
And look how many people. And if you don't think the homeless don't fall into the A1 community, you're wrong. Just think about how many homeless people are violated every day because they don't have somebody to stand up for them.
Oh, it happens constantly, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week out in Colorado Springs, Denver.
Oh yeah,
Getting
LA,
trespassed constantly.
Bakersfield,
Yeah.
Memphis. I can Nashville. I can go on and on. Do you know it's illegal to camp in the state of Tennessee? I'm not kidding you. Go look it up. It is a felony to camp in the state of Tennessee.
Oh, it's the same in the state of Colorado now.
How the hell can they do that? Because that means that anybody who wants to go camping, technically they can't, because
you can still camp legally in national parks.
Yep.
Right.
But that's it.
Right. So they're trying to move people out away from cities.
Yep.
Etc. Morning, PK. Thank you for
But
joining.
even in some of the national parks, if they think you're homeless, they will trespass you out of the national parks.
Yep. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. What if you sleep in your car? Technically, you're camping.
Not in a big city, you can't. Not in Nashville. They catch you, they'll take you to jail.
There's a channel which I follow, Homeless in America. Just give him a plug. He lives out of his car, and I've seen so many times the police harass him.
Yeah.
Just for sleeping in his car. I've seen other videos of homeless people who
I'm subscribed to that guy, by the way.
You are good.
I am too.
I've seen other people who are treated basically like a fifth-class human being because they've got they haven't got a roof over their head. And I hate the term, but they're moving the cardboard cities out, out of the main cities, and they say, "Oh yeah, they've got to go somewhere, but not in our backyard."
Yeah.
You know,
and now a lot of cities, if they catch you like after the second or third time sleeping in your vehicle, they will impound your vehicle and not give it back. They will seize it.
even if it's roadworthy.
Yeah.
And you're traveling around.
Awful.
They will slap it with abandoned or unoperable vehicles so they can file civil asset seizure forfeiture on it.
You see, I don't understand this. Well, actually, I do understand, but technically, if somebody wants to a permanent roof over their head, shall we say, right, then the states should provide that, right? Because it's everyone's right to have a roof over their head. There will be some people who prefer to sleep outside and don't want a roof over their head, and there's really good reasons for it. They could have been homeless for 15, 20 or 30 years, and they've just got that used to it. They feel safer out on the streets.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a place
You
out in
brought up a good point
California.
earlier with like the Rothschilds and them. They're the
Yeah.
ones that are pushing these investors to raise rent to where nobody can afford it.
There's a
So
place
all
out
your
in California
medium and
that I
low income
seen.
people are getting pushed out to the streets.
Yes.
There's a place out in California I seen where if you can make it out there, you can live on that land. It's an old military base, if I'm not badly mistaken.
Slab City.
Yeah, Flat City.
Yeah, the problem is now the federal government is trying to move them off of there because they want to sell it.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I'll tell you what I've seen. Being a neutral person, shall we say, sitting on the fence, not in this one. The way that they're treating with special cases, giving people money, putting them up in hotels, moving them onto ex-military sites. There's one in particular I'm thinking of, which is Scampton, where you remember where the bouncing bombs were, dam busters were launched from back in World War II. That site is being demilitarized, and they're moving migrants onto there without any IDs or anything. And the population is going to be about 2,000 males going on.
That's
there.
true, buddy. Absolutely. The only way to get free housing is to enter the country illegally. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's what I'm trying to put across, buddy. It's the same wherever you go.
Yeah.
And I have nothing against migrants. I would prefer that they all come in through legally.
Yes.
However, we can't stop the ones that are coming through illegally. But what you can do is you can turn them around and tell them to piss off.
Yeah.
And
But
that's putting it politely. But instead of going through door A, B, C, and D, come through A. Oh, hang on a second. You don't have your paperwork because you dropped it accidentally in the boat. Well, tough.
Yeah, but no, like fix the homeless problem in the United States, build a bunch of tiny home communities and have them keep the place clean. At least give them a roof over their head, an address, so they can get their documents.
If they do that, then the government don't make money. That's the thing. The government, it's so messed up. People don't realize how much money is actually been given and is given every day, every week, every month, every year to fix the homeless situation, and it's going in some fucking politician's back pocket.
Oh, let's see. Just in my town alone, the homeless shelters got 5.5 million in COVID relief money to house the homeless. And now they're being investigated for embezzling the money.
You know that charity is one of the biggest scams there is. It is. These big corporation scams, charities, by the time it actually gets to even for the pets and stuff like that you see on TV, less than 1% actually goes to where it's supposed to go. Less than 1%, guys.
It's more like 0.5% of it.
It just boggles my mind that about
honestly,
that shit.
I think 501c3s and all the nonprofits need to go. Just straight need to go. The S corps need to go. The tax code needs to be rewritten completely, because a lot of these big companies will donate money to 501c3s for pretty much windfall to say, oh, we lost profits when they actually made profit.
Well, that's the wrong misconception about nonprofits. They have to make money to survive.
I know they have to make money to survive, but the problem is it should not be tax exempt for other people. If you donate to them, you have to write that off on your taxes and can't use it as a windfall to say, oh, we lost money when you actually made money. Oh, we donated $5 million to this nonprofit and we only made $2.5 million when they technically made $7.5 million.
That is correct, Driftwood. You're absolutely right. Charity also can be withdrawn over 5 years tax-free. Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely. But,
yeah.
I'm just going to start encouraging everybody, listen, I don't care whether you're auditor, anti-auditor, whatever the case is, whether you agree with me or disagree with me. But when you're out in your automobile and you have law enforcement get behind you, turn your dash cam on, turn your camera on your phone, and that put your hands up in the air and with your phone in your hand, like Chili says, and I know this sounds, I'm copying him, I'm being fucking for real, because listen, it'll save your life. And make sure you film that encounter, because you never know when you're going to run across a bad cop. And I say this, and I mean it sincerely, back the blue until it happens to you. Because all it's going to take is that one bad cop.
And please to God, don't buy the cases that look like firearms. Please don't buy those. Those will get you killed. Because it's happened to a teenager who had a phone in the back pocket. All they saw was a gun handle, and they shot him, thinking he had a firearm. And he was reaching for his phone.
Y'all should go look up where that 18-year-old got killed in Pennsylvania. And that state trooper there made up a whole story about how he tried to run over him and everything. The video's up. I've watched the video. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care what side you're on. You're gonna, if that don't disgust you and make you sick to your stomach, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If the cops want you to be checked out by EMS, refuse. Just straight refuse. Because the cops have used EMS to kill people.
Well, look what happened to that guy in Memphis.
Yeah. There was a kid out of Denver. They called EMS to dope him up on ketamine, and they OD'd the kid. Killed him.
Terry Nichols, look at that's who I'm talking about, or Trey Nichols or whatever his name was in Memphis.
Yeah.
Trey.
Yeah, I believe it is. Notice y'all haven't heard any more about that. You know why? Because mainstream media is sweeping it under the road. They don't want you to hear any more about it.
Yeah, because it won't fit. It doesn't fit their narrative to try to take guns.
They beat that man for no reason. They pulled him over for no reason. Gang member cops. That's the honest to God's truth. They were part of the Scorpion unit. Yeah. They beat that man nearly to death. And then when the EMTs come up there, it's just horrible what they done. They didn't do anything for him.
No, but what's the bet? The guy got charged,
and then he died. He died.
Right. So, yeah, but the thing is, they don't do anything, but they charged the family for the call out if they can, because with you not having free medical service or very limited free medical service, everything's chargeable. And, even if you don't survive, your family will end up paying for it one way or another. You know?
It's roughly $3,000 for EMS to show up code 3, even if you refuse.
And with that little boy that was killed I say little boy because He is a little boy to me, 18 years old. Can you imagine being a parent, you know, knowing your son's never done anything, he's don't have a criminal record, straight A student, you know, his friends love him, their parents love them. Thank you, Miras, for the gifted membership. And you're a parent and you get a call saying that your family member, your son, your daughter is deceased. And when you find out why they're deceased, that a cop shot them for no reason. No reason. And we'll probably get by with it because of qualified immunity. Because him and his buddy has had 3 days before they had to go in and give a statement to get their story straight, saying that he tried to run over the officer. And that wasn't the case. Eyewitnesses with video showed that was not the case. They killed an innocent teen for no reason.
Yeah.
Who,
And
now, guys, listen to this. He was the last of his bloodline. He'll never get to carry on the family name. He'll never get to have kids. He'll never get to have grandkids. His dad won't never get to have another child. He'll never get to have grandchildren. Y'all think about that. Think about that the next time you want to make fun of somebody. Think about that the next time you people laugh because somebody was arrested for standing up for their freedoms. Think about that the next time an officer kills somebody for no reason.
Yeah.
Every time somebody picks up a camera, goes out, films the authorities, they are running the risk of having their birth certificate cancelled over in the States and in some other countries as well. Over here, the worst is that you may get charged and it'll cost you in fines, etc. You can end up with a criminal record. However, what I will say is the auditors that I've seen, regardless of whether I like them or I don't like them, the one thing which I respect is the fact that they are fighting to protect your rights, not theirs, your rights.
Yeah. But I mean, over here, it's every time you call 911, even if you need medical, there's times the cops will show up.
Yeah.
And you risk them canceling your birth certificate.
Yeah.
Now think about this for a second. Imagine being in your own home. You've not committed any crime. You've never done, you don't even have a criminal record. The police department makes a mistake. They kick in your door because they raid your house and they shoot a member of your family. And it's happened. This guy, because he thought somebody was breaking into his home and everything, was shot in the back, running back into the bedroom because the police thought he was resisting.
Oh, yeah. It even happened up in Louisville where Breonna Taylor was killed by the cops. Plain clothes, didn't announce. Boyfriend thought somebody was breaking in. Shoots at the cops. They fire back in the house, kill her.
Yep.
I would.
And they were looking for somebody completely different.
I don't think it's the local gangs that are anywhere near as bad as the organised Blue Line gang.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you are more likely to be have your birth certificate cancelled by cop than by anybody else.
Did you know
these days? And it's
I bet people don't. I bet people don't know that there is more cases, ladies and gentlemen, of domestic violence that occurs in the United States that is caused by law enforcement officer that'll go home and beat their wife, their significant other, their children. It's facts, 100% facts, and it gets covered up because they're law enforcement. Somebody in the department will say, "Oh well, Joe's just having a bad time," and that, prime example, that cop we ran into. I guarantee you, his partner said, "Oh, he's a good guy." Yeah, and like I told him, I said, "Yeah, he's a good guy," and till he's beating his wife or violating somebody's rights, but he's a good guy. You're more likely to be killed by somebody in law enforcement than you are to be killed in a car wreck. It's a fact.
Yeah.
They let that badge go to their head.
And whoever just sent me the text message telling me to shut the F up, you silly maggot. Yeah, truth hurts, don't it?
Oh, we're gonna have this stuff start again, huh?
I just think it's funny.
Yeah, but if you look at most law enforcement officers, who are they? They were either the bullies in high school or the ones that were bullied. That's why they let the badge go to their head.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually anybody with a half of a brain and good grades are not going to go into law enforcement.
You're welcome, Angry Vet, and thank you for everything that you've done today, sir. I wished I had known about it sooner. I can't believe that today, listening to that woman scream and everything, that irritated me. It made me mad. They were attacked for just going into a public place, conducting business, filming for their safety, and that trying to get records so they could take them to court. And they send these blue line pigs in there and they attack them.
Yeah. And I really believe Hardin County has something to do with it.
Yeah, you're right, Wally. Absolutely. That is 100% true. The goal of the police is to win and go home. They don't give a fuck about you at all. Your safety don't matter to them. And you hear it, you hear it all the time, and that for officer safety. All the time. Yeah, every video I've watched. No, back up away from me, officer safety. Yep. Motherfucker, you're the one carrying the gun and badge. Well, shouldn't I be the one to be afraid?
I know. That's like me yelling at fire in a structure fire. Back up for firefighter safety. Makes no damn sense.
A camera shouldn't be turned into a crime. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I understand you're playing devil's advocate, Wally, and I appreciate that. That's good. Like I said, we can agree to disagree. At the end of the day, we're both mature enough to still be friends. You know what I mean, brother? I don't have to call you names or anything else if I disagree with you.
I'm really scared for both of them going to Hardin County tomorrow, unless somebody else takes them. And honestly, I'm scared for them to even be at their house tonight, because something's fishy that they let them go without seeing a judge for bond.
Yes, absolutely. Well, look at Long Island. Look at Long Island Audit for example. Look what Nassau County is doing to him. 100%. That guy that's in office there in Nassau County is a thug. 100% gangster. Allegedly. Now, I'm not saying that all auditors are 100% correct, because some of that shit they bring on themselves. I'm not even gonna lie, you know. But when you're doing it the right way and you're not hurting nobody, why should they attack you? You know. Janice come in and help me today on my first pack. Yep.
Apologies, guys. I just thought I'd better make myself a coffee. I've been listening as you've been talking. Any auditor who is staying within the laws, not breaking any, should never be treated like pieces of meat.
You know what I think I respect today? I don't know if you've seen it yet or not, Grim, about the guy today that got arrested. Even after being attacked, in my opinion, him and his wife, after being attacked, he was still saying yes, sir, no, sir, and was being respectful to these guys, you know, that were attacking him and his girlfriend,
who didn't deserve the respect. I say that.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't deserve it, but he still gave it to them.
But he gave it to them. Now, I've been following the public safety for some time, watching his videos, supporting him, making comments in chats, and the usual sort of thing that you do. And I had to download that so I could share it, because I just could not see what they did wrong at all. And it was the way the deputy, deputy sheriff moved to them and turned around and said, right, I'm arresting you because of, what was it, causing a disturbance in public, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking,
as soon as he came out the door, he said, that you're being disorderly and I'm going to arrest you.
But he wasn't being disorderly. There's no evidence of him being disorderly. What he was doing now was enforcing people's feelings, not law.
That's it.
And the problem is,
100%.
I honestly believe Hardin County had something to do with it. And Hardin County's the one that called Meade County to arrest them.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things which is going on in the background. I totally agree. And this is where the blue back the blue. You know, you don't pick on X, Y, and Z, because if you do, we're going to get you. You know, one way or another, the state's going to win. And he did say that there's a strong possibility he may have to be put up in a hotel for 30 days for the other trumped up charges. You know,
which honestly does not make any sense that they're waiting 25 years to hold a hearing on a violation of probation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that that would have been
retaliation. You'll have to go back and watch their backstory. It's retaliation, 100% retaliation. 100% retaliation.
Put that over there to where I can get it, please.
Yes. Well, that son of a bitch is big.
Mm-hmm. Well, hands.
Okay, here's one for the anti-auditors, right? In general terms, I'm not going to pick on any individual, right? Wrangler. But anybody who reckons that they are untouchable, that they've never done anything wrong in their lives, right? There's very few people who can say that, so stop throwing stones in glass houses.
Right.
Because the truth comes out. It's as simple as that. And I've yet to see any anti-auditor that puts out their garbage that actually does anything in real life. And they rip apart or attempt to rip apart somebody's audit, right, and starts laughing because they got arrested, but they make it up as they go along. Just watch it, because their comments don't make sense. at all. Not to anybody who's got a brain, anyway. You know, but they get massive followings, and I don't get that. You know, lazy ass people who just rip off other people's material.
Yes, Wally, it's nightmaresauditors@gmail.com. I just finally got that set up just a couple weeks ago, so I can start getting emails instead of getting them at my other one.
Yeah, Angry Bird, if you start upsetting the local and state police and you get a name for yourself, they're going to do whatever they can. And where does being disorderly become a crime when you're actually practicing the First Amendment?
It's because the way the laws over here are written are so open to interpretation that they can interpret anything as disorderly.
But, well, okay, all right. I'll accept that, right? Because I can't argue it, because it's the same over here, right? We've got, it's not disorderly, it's Section 5 Public Order Act over here that they use and quote. But basically, disorderly is a feelings law, allegedly, right? It's designed so that the police can interfere with somebody who is practicing their God-given right to have free speech. Now, if you are being aggressive to somebody for no reason, I would say that was just being disorderly, right? But if somebody who you're talking to is giving you a load of verbals first, such as a copper, such as anybody who works for the state, right, and works for the public, they should be arrested. If you're being polite and non-aggressive in any way, shape, or form, such as for the public safety, you know, he wasn't being aggressive. He wasn't being disorderly in any way, shape, or form. The fact was, because they knew the rights, that's what the coppers did, because from their perspective, if you know your rights, you're being disorderly because you are not conforming to what I say. And that is what why there was the arrest made, and the way that they got treated. And even though they were told that his girlfriend has got a back injury, right, they still continued. And that to me demonstrates just how much contempt they have for people.
Yeah, but a lot of these Kentucky cops over here, no, they're not going to end up in court because people won't sue them. These cops they're not scared of lawsuits.
Yeah, PK Audit's got a fixed penalty fine under Public Order Section 5 in April. Yeah, just by standing there and filming, you know, oh, you're causing a public order. What's that, Wally? You spent time in the UK. You just spent 3 years. In Larkeith. I hate to say, but you don't have freedom. Hopefully, I wish it was different. We don't have any freedoms. We don't have any rights. We are controlled by the people who we are supposed to have elected into government. But we didn't. We just chose a colour. Because the government always wins. And if you go out, I've seen people arrested for using a megaphone. I mean, they were talking normally, it was being amplified, but they still got arrested under Public 5 of the Public Order, Section 5 of the Public Order Act, because they were causing a nuisance to somebody who may have had their feelings hurt. Usually it's the coppers that have the get butt hurt, and they use that just to have a go at them. The other one, as I said earlier, is the Prevention of Terrorism Act and Section 43, which gives them the right to search. However, they don't follow the correct process. So every time that is used, if it's not followed the correct process, therefore it's illegal. But they have there's no comeback on the police. This is the problem. And they know it. Because they investigate themselves. And that doesn't work.
No, it should be the citizens of the country that investigate them.
Well, it should be somebody who's not, people who are not corrupt.
Yeah. That's why you hold citizen review boards and let them investigate the stuff.
Yeah. Well, there you go. PK was campaigning to be a local councillor, and they arrested him, etc. They said a megaphone.
You know, I'm glad PK's in here. I wanted to bring up something to PK that I seen the other day. I was watching The Frog, and he has a watermark on all his shit that says PK and then the middle finger.
I don't know what that's about personally.
I didn't know if the Frog just hated him because he's from the UK also, and that's why he done it, or just as kind of like a fuck you, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The difference is military in the UK is both foreign and domestic, and in I'm trying to see that, and in America takes what's that suspension of posting combo. That is rare to enforce law. So your military can be used to enforce law. Technically, so can ours, but they don't know civil law. They only know military law. And again, they investigate themselves. Okay, so that's nothing to do with you, PK. Must be to do with somebody else. Oh, right. So it's to do with troll channels. Fair enough.
Yeah. I don't know why he does that for. I guess I'll have to ask the Frog. Of course, I know he done a live today after about people getting arrested, and then I got banned. I got blocked because I spoke up because they were making fun of them being arrested, and they were like, "Oh well, that's karma. They deserved it, and this and that and everything." And I'm like, well, I don't see how anybody can derive that they deserve to be arrested. I can't wrap my mind around that. I can't believe anybody's sucking the boot that deep to believe that, you know?
I mean, I can understand if they went and unalived like 10 or 15 people or even one person. Yeah, they deserve to be arrested. But doing what's their constitutional rights, they should have never been arrested.
Well, anybody who stands up for their rights, if you're doing things lawfully, you should never be arrested. And I say lawfully because rather than legally. If you're allowed to raise your voice in public, right, for argument's sake, you should never be arrested for that. I mean, how can that be disorderly? How can that be committing a public order offence? Because you're louder than somebody else. You're still trying to communicate. Okay, some of the passion maybe come out a little bit more than at other times, but at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's passion. I mean, I watched some of the anti-auditors crap regarding Angry Vet, and they made a point of he can't say a sentence without swearing. Well, hang on a second. You weren't in his position. You didn't know the full story behind it, even though it was explained, I don't know how many times, right? You just put your own slant on it, and you are the idiots for doing what you do.
Well, you know,
that's the
it's
way
a
I
freedom
saw
of
it.
speech. Cursing by itself cannot be turned into a crime. You know what I'm saying? As long as an officer of the law cannot be a complainant by himself of disorderly conduct. You have the right to call a police officer a curse word and it not be turned into a crime.
No, I agree personally, but you know how people turn around and go and use it against people. I mean, it happens all the time over here, unfortunately. You're not allowed to swear in public here. Oh no, you might hurt somebody's feelings. Say we don't have law enforcement; we have feelings enforcement over here, and it's turning that way over in the States, unfortunately. And I don't want it to continue. You know, I stand up and would defend your constitution, even though I am not a United States citizen. You have those rights. You know, they've not been given to you. You know, not that because if something's given to you, it means it can be taken away.
Right.
They're your God-given rights. They're what you're born with. You know, if you're a citizen of the US, you have those rights. End of. And should never ever be turned as a legal way of shutting you up, for instance. But I mean, when I go over, I'm going to have to be careful in what I say and how I say things. Although I would be protected the moment I land and get through customs. But I don't want to be arrested on the basis that I'm swearing at somebody.
Right.
So I probably won't use curse words. You know, there's other ways that I can deal with the police. I'm not frightened of them. They don't frighten me. You know, but I don't want to be arrested because I'll be a visitor. I don't want to do that because I want to go back, because if I get arrested, they won't let me back in. So, you know, that's the only thing I'm concerned about. But it doesn't mean to say I won't go out and do an audit. I think it'd be an excellent idea. In fact, it is an excellent idea. But I'm going over to Massachusetts, so I presume that the local laws will allow me to.
Yes, sir. Hold on 1 minute, Tats. Shit, I lost what I was doing. Go ahead. You can continue talking. I was just acknowledging Tats. I did see him.
All right. Hello, Tats. No, it's, as I say, I've just got to make sure that I don't overstep the mark, so to speak, and put myself in an awkward situation. However, I will do everything that I can to ensure that I am able to utilize the Constitution. You know? Okay, Wally. He's going to free the liquid and have a smoke. I love the way the chat is responding and talking to each other. That's good communication.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a good conversation without a bunch of BS, you know?
Mm-hmm. I've got a question for you. How many times do you think that an order should turn around to a couple when they say for officer safety, they should turn around and say for the news people's safety. We are going to stand next to your tape. If you want to move the tape, then that's up to you, but we will stand next to the tape. You know?
Right.
And the other thing is when people, I saw another one the other day where the police detained someone in the back of the vehicle after cuffing them because they said they had an active crime scene. And they wanted them to go almost the equivalent of a block away or the end of the block so they could stand there. And they've said they were infringing on the investigation, on an active investigation. And then as soon as they cleared up, they let them go, didn't do anything else at all. Now, that to me is abusing powers. Hi, John. I did see your comment. Nice to see you again, as always. No, as a friend of mine would say, it's a load of baloney, and all they're going to do is continue to abuse their powers and use anything and everything they can do to stop you from using your rights. But that's the reason why I think we should put differences to one side and band together. We're stronger together.
You know who I am. Got my clothes in for tomorrow.
Tats, how you doing?
That way Harley's not stealing.
These people are scum. I take it you're referring to the Blue Gang.
Damn it to hell. I hate looking for something. I can't find it. Hey, Tats, send me an email real quick, please. Sorry, I got porn bombed last night, and that's the only reason I'm not dropping my link in the chat. You had me at not sure that I can. You had me at ho ho ho.
Yeah.
And you had me at ho ho.
Oh, Kenny Chesney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho. It won't be long before it's Christmas. Jesus.
Don't say that.
PK, the reason why they want they're putting it that way is that if it's online, it could have been edited. Only if it's a live stream could you argue they don't need it. It's on the whole thing is online and they can view it. But the police will do anything to get access, certainly to your electronic equipment. They're a pain in the backside. It's been a bad day for auditors. Bad day, good day. It's all the same. The copies are the ones that cause all the problems. It's not necessarily the auditors. And then we've got idiots who rip people apart for no reason, just to make a little bit of cash. Hey, Wrangler. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, the problem is, if the cops ever sees my phone, I'm sorry, I'm getting a new damn phone.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's going to be a year before you get it back.
That, and you don't know if they put some type of software into it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree totally. Well, look, they do anyway. It's called Google.
Yeah, besides Google.
I changed my phone and I thought, well, as Google's watching me, I might as well have one of your phones. Because I don't care. I'm not doing anything wrong yet.
Hello, John Blanchard.
Another good guy. Tats has sent you the email. Hopefully you got it.
Yes.
There's a little button on the top which says reply.
Yeah, I'm just not going to be porn bombed again. That's ridiculous.
No, I agree totally. Hello, Tats. How you doing, mate?
What's going on, gentlemen?
What's up, buddy?
So, I would like, and I'm not going to stay on very long because it's late here, but I was just on a live stream with Dickbag Patrol and Frauditor Ram, and I was introduced to a lady by the name of Tina Slay. Are you familiar with that name at all?
No.
No.
Her son was executed by a DEA agent, was shot in the head twice in Springfield, Missouri. His name was Caleb Slay, and you spell his name Caleb, and then Slay is Slay, and you can look that up. It happened in Springfield, Missouri. And he was shot and killed by a DEA agent because the DEA agent assumed that he was involved in a drug syndicate, even though he was not. And the DEA agent basically unlawfully arrested him and shot him twice in the head. But instead of rendering first aid to him immediately after being shot, they did a blood draw on him to look for drugs in his system, and the hospital was only 49 seconds away from that location, and they never rendered first aid to him. And he did have a pulse, but he died. And I gave the story over to STC Media, but I figured since Nightmares is somebody who I believe to be an actual journalist, I think that this might be of interest to you. The young man was 25 years old. She told me the story, but I can also, let me give you a link to a video that was done about this. And I will also give you the mother's email if you wanted to reach out to her, because I told her I would be doing this. So this is a link to that video that talks about it. And then the mother's email address is, let me bring it up here. The mother's email address, and her name's Tina. And she would like me to get her story out for her. So I told her I would. And that is the email address for the mother, Tina. And her son was executed by a DEA agent. Her son was armed, but the DEA agent, he told the DEA agent that, and the DEA agent unlawfully arrested him and shot him in the head.
Wow.
Yeah.
Insane.
But if you want to look it up and do some research on it, I know you're good at that. And I mean, it's up to you, of course. But he, the DEA agent, was never charged with the murder of her son.
Well, that's a surprise.
Yeah.
Well, the story.
And by the way, the blood draw was disappeared somewhere. They don't know where this blood vial ended up.
Of course not. Let me guess. He probably didn't have any drugs in his system at all.
Probably not. No. He was actually a bouncer for a good while as a job. So, and he was also studying law in order to become a police officer himself.
See what I said earlier, back the blue until it happens to you.
Yep. So that might be a good story for you. Something to maybe do something on.
Yeah, like Vet said,
Hi, Wally. How are you?
San Quentin's good with that stuff. I mean, he's really good with that stuff too. I've learned a lot from that guy. And
By the way, Chili screwed this mother over too, and I'm not exactly sure how, but Chili apparently went through this young man's things at this lady's house, and I'm guessing maybe stole some things or something. I'm not sure what happened, but he apparently really screwed this lady over for some reason.
I can't understand why people want to do that. I don't know the story whether he did or didn't, but I just can't
Right.
understand why people want to do that, you know?
Yeah.
Now I will say that Chili done a really good job on this child that in Pennsylvania that was killed by the state trooper.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that yet.
You should go watch that. The guy's name is the child's name is Anthony. 18 years old, and he was shot by a state trooper for
Wow.
no reason. Absolutely no reason at all. Didn't even have a criminal record.
Wow.
Straight A student, and it's just unreal. I can't believe it. I'm still in shock over that one.
Yeah, man. But anyway, I'm gonna drop off. I didn't want to stay very long, but anyway, I would recommend this story to anyone who might be interested in it, who might be listening or might want to work on it. But I think Nightmare, you might be a good one for that. And but you know, of course, it's all up to you guys. Whatever you guys, I know you have your hands full with Paris as well, so. You know that could, you know, this is a big story though. I mean, it happened some time ago, and news agencies have picked it up, but her channel doesn't get. She has a channel, a YouTube channel, but it only gets like 20 views per video or something like that. So
That's sad.
I told her I would get some. I told her I would get some maybe some heat on it, and maybe somebody, because the reason why I reached out to STC is because he is in Missouri, and I'm not sure of any other Missouri auditors that might be out that way.
What's her channel link? Yeah, can you post that?
Let me see if I can. It's called Tina Slay is what it's called, but let me see if I can find it again. All I gotta do is go to my history and I can get that. Yeah, and she talks about Chili and what he did on there, but I haven't had time. I mean, I literally just got off of that panel. So it was an interesting panel when it came to Dick Bag Patrol, and Ram is actually doing some good work on behalf of trying to expose Wrangler as well. So
good deal.
So that's a good thing. And he's taking a lot of heat for that by his folks, apparently. So here's her channel's link. It's only got a few videos on it. But yeah, if it's something you guys are interested in, I mean, Angry Vet, man, if you would maybe want to take up the cause, you can. I mean, you know, I think the more the merrier.
Yeah.
You know,
there's like a video from, I believe, is a civil rights lawyer that he posted a video May of this year that he's going to file a lawsuit against them.
Yeah, I saw that. She told me the lawyer's name. I can't remember his name.
DeWitt.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, DeWitt. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
that is nuts.
It's not the DeWitt though.
Yeah,
Kaiser, this is your daddy speaking.
Yeah, how'd you like that? That was funny, huh? Yeah, because when Master Sergeant put them in the same kind of thing, I was like, you know what? They are kind of two peas in a pod. So,
oh yeah,
I mean, with the stolen valor stuff, Kaiser may end up impersonating law enforcement. He seems like the type.
Yeah, and I'll tell you another thing that I was looking. I mean, if you saw my last video that I made, I borrowed some stuff from Stone Vet with his permission, of course. And but anyway, yeah, he's just, I think he
Hi,
could be
cats.
getting brought up on charges. I think he's ready to get some charges against him.
He
Oh.
didn't hear you, honey.
Mm-mm. Hi, cats.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Doing good. How about you?
Oh, a little sleepy. You know, my meds are kicked in and everything, but I'm, you know, just trying to get this lady, because when I was listening to that story, I couldn't even imagine. I mean, you guys are parents. You couldn't imagine your kid
Yeah.
being killed like that, and to know that they could have rendered first aid. I don't know if that would have done anything to help him, but I mean, they should be able to do
So they
everything
should
they
try.
can. Yeah, instead of just doing a blood draw on him as he was laying there dying. I just can't imagine the pain that poor lady is going through. And I know it happened in 2020, but that doesn't matter. I mean, that sort of thing will never leave her, and she's just as passionate about it today as it probably the day it first happened.
Well, yeah.
So yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, no
depending on where
statute
the
of
bullets
limitation.
went through the head, he may or may not have made it, but at least they should have had
at least
EMS come
tried.
in, grab him, and go.
Right. And I'll tell you the other thing, even when I was going through my medical training, I remember a specific thing they told us. Now, with a child of his age, I mean, he was 25 when he died, but we were told with like SIDS, you know, when a baby is deceased, even if there's obvious signs of death, you work the person just so the parents have that in their mind that you did everything you could for them. And I believe that to be a good thing to do in front of relatives or loved ones, just to let them know that you did something. I mean, you know, even though you know that probably they won't survive, you might as well at least give them a glimmer of hope that at least somebody tried something.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a sad story. I just can't imagine. But anyway, guys, thanks for having me up. I'm gonna run. But it
And
was a
that's
pleasure.
just unreal. How the stupid shit, how shit like that just unnecessarily happens. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I just wanted to touch. I've just been having a look through the history of that, and from what I can gather, it was deemed as justified by the DEA.
It was deemed as justified, but that goes along with we've investigated ourselves and found that we did nothing wrong.
Oh no! I'm just saying that's the official line
Right.
from the DEA. How you can justify that is another thing. However, we all know that the police investigate themselves.
Right. And
Yeah.
I don't even know the particulars of everything with the story because I just found out about this, I would say a half hour ago. So I haven't really been able to go into it, but I immediately just said, you know what? Nightmares is a upstanding guy, and everybody on the panel is. And I know what caliber of people you guys are, and I think that it would be something worthwhile just to look into to see if it's something that you might want to champion for maybe just even one video or something, you know. But you know, of course, that's up to you guys. I don't know that I'll be able to do a video. I mean, I might try one. This is just not my area of expertise, you know. But I know you guys have all that experience. Angry Vet, Nightmares, you know, Case Ford, you know, all you guys, Grim. You guys are into this type of legal stuff, and a lot more than I am, and probably would do it more justice than I ever could. So,
well, I can put it on the website.
Sure. I mean, you know, the more light and the more eyes on it, I think the better, you know.
Yeah. I might have to rip off other people's stuff, but that,
sure.
That's not my problem.
Right.
It's their problem. They don't like it.
Right.
But yeah, whatever I can find, I will link up. I've got that video you shared. I've got that downloaded ready, so I can use that and a few other things as well. But yeah, no,
Right.
the problem I have, and I think it's the same problem that everybody else has got, is that when there is a tragedy, or obviously a deliberate cancellation of someone's birth certificate, everything is allegedly covered up because it is fully investigated by themselves.
For
Right.
those that want to know, also that link that I just put in the chat room, that is the young man that was killed in, also that I was talking about, that was killed in Pennsylvania. His name is Anthony Allegrino. I'll get right here in a second. Y'all go watch that story about this young man. It will make you very sad. Subscribe to that family and let them know that I sent you over there, and show them some support.
Yeah, did you put it in the main chat?
Yes, I did.
All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna drop down. You guys have a good night.
Cheers, thanks for coming up and sharing.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to look into it. The only thing is, I would love to get the DEA records, but knowing them, they're going to hide behind certain restrictions of FOIA.
Yeah.
Why have legislation which allows you to get information if information is either redacted, or worse, oh, I'm sorry, it's not in the public interest for you to have that information. Sorry.
With possible pending litigation, they probably won't hand the record out. Yeah, they give us these Public Record Acts and Freedom of Information Acts, but then they put clauses in there that prevent most records from ever getting released.
Yeah.
Which, to a point, I can agree with, but at other points, certain things should be released.
Yeah, no problem, John. I enjoy doing that stuff, man. You know, I don't always get to go out and audit, but when people are being done wrong and everything, you know, hey, I'm right there. I'll do the best I can do. You know, today it was just a phone call. You know, Angry Vet was holding it down, and you know, he was right on top of everything. And you know, he got people going and stuff like that, just kind of like I done the other night, you know. And that's the way the network should work, you know. And shoot, I think everybody reaching out and addressing them, and for the most part, everybody being nice. We know a couple that wasn't, but that's okay because that's just the way they are. Not saying that in a bad way, because that's just who they are. They really readdress their government, and we love them for it. But yeah, sometimes you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar, you know.
All these tragedies.
Mean words hurt. Yeah, sometimes. I do too, Vet. That's what we've needed for a long time. We've needed for this community to come together like that. And regardless of whether, you like them, dislike them, whatever, so, people are doing the same thing,
Yeah.
Oh, I
Mean
know.
words.
Fine, bro. No worries.
Mean words may hurt, PK. However, the mental anguish and anxiety and the way it affects you is something totally different. And I'm not talking about mean words. I'm talking about people who spread so much crap about people, or laugh at tragedy, shall we say.
Okay, whatever happened to the saying, sticks and stones will break my bones, but harmful words will never hurt me?
People have forgotten.
I appreciate you, my twin. Thank you, sir, for dropping links and for everybody and all that good stuff.
Thanks for doing what you do, my twin. When you do go drop off, have a good sleep. Hi, Darlene. Nice to see you.
Hello, Darlene. Excuse me, goodness. I swallowed a fly, and that ain't no shit. Ugh. Little bastard.
Quit telling everybody. Government might get wind of it. Charge
Right.
for extra protein.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Man, I wish I had a vehicle. I could get up to Hardin County in the morning.
Man, I thought we was gonna have a membership war there for a few minutes. Yeah, thank you, all of you guys that gifted memberships, and congratulations to everybody that got gifted one tonight. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, just over the last couple of weeks, it's just amazing how this community has come together, and I would like to think that we've all pulled it together in some way or another, and we're all doing our part. Whether you're holding a camera or you're just here in chat supporting, what we do, and that it really means a lot. I can't stress that enough. Good night, Wally. Sleep tight, brother.
Good night, Wally.
Good night. I've got to get things ready to go to work. I've got to go.
Good night, Angry Vet. Today. Love you, brother.
Night, Angry Vet.
Good night. Well, I'm going to have to drop off myself. I did say yesterday that if I called in, it wouldn't be around for too long because I've got to get things ready for work. Because I've got to go into the office today. So I'm going to have a wonderful, boring day. The same tomorrow. I will say one thing. My final thoughts before I go. On what we're trying to do. Stick together, protect each other's back, and be there for everyone. That's all I can say. That's the message. And fuck off, Wrangler. That's a polite way of putting it. So, guys, I'm going to go. Thanks very much for having me up as always. Thanks for the stuff, KS, that you sent me. That will be pushed around.
Angry Vet, a good night.
Good night, Angry Vet. And PK, good morning, so to speak. I'll catch you all later. We'll do this again.
Later, Grim. Have a good one, buddy.
Yeah,
be
good
safe
night, Grim.
going in
Or
today.
Good night, Graham.
Good night, guys, and peace.
Well, actually, good morning for him.
Yeah.
Actually, good morning for Mr. Grimm and PK too. Oh, sorry guys, I was just taking a minute to stretch my brain. I'm only running on 2 hours sleep, so since this early this morning, I went to sleep about 4 o'clock this morning and was back up at 6. Maybe it was 4:30. I don't know. Hour and a half, 2 hours, not very much. Well, T-Rex, that's nothing unusual for me. Mary will tell you I do that sometimes for a week at a time. It's I have night terrors and stuff. I've said it before, I think, and it's just tough on me. And then there's times I'll lay down and I'll go to sleep, and then I'll sleep 18 hours sometimes. I get mentally and physically exhausted. Right? Yeah, he said you need at least 4 hours sleep. Yeah, I know, and it is stressful and that, but sometimes I can't turn my shit off, dude, and it's just, or when I do, I have yes, I have a big dream catcher up here, and it has helped. It really has helped. Our daughter got it for us, and we hung it up over the bed, and it's helped. But I think I need a smaller one so the hole's not so big, so the bad dreams can't get in. Believe me and Mary are really spiritual when it comes to stuff like from the Native Americans. Aren't we, hon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I make them.
Yes, you do.
I got a couple rings out there that I'm going to make some out of.
PK says, I sleep when I'm tired. The joys of not working. LOL. Right, brother? Oh, yeah. Me and Mary haven't done any audits lately because like I said, I've told you, so we've had some family issues going on, and was trying to get all that shit straightened out and everything. But trust me, when I tell you we're fixing to hit it hard, we've got some places in mind. We're not done with Paris yet. They think we are, but we're not. I've got to get back over there, and I want to go to the sheriff's office, and I want to file a complaint and talk with the sheriff and see if he'll do an interview. I want to talk to the chief of police that has ignored 15 emails. Evidently, he doesn't want to talk to me. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why. But I wouldn't want to talk to me either, knowing what I know. Some mugwort. Yeah, mugwort incense and take some. Yeah, they're not very transparent over in Paris, are they, hon?
No.
Not at all. Well, T-Rex, thank you. We love you coming in here, buddy. I appreciate you very much. Lavender dream pillows also?
Oh, yeah. Lavender is supposed to relax you. That's why I like lavender.
I just heard a cricket.
I did too.
Where's a cricket?
I don't know where it's at, but I just heard one. Well, appreciate that, T-Rex. We want to go down here and check out the
Awesome.
railroad car yard too. I don't think it's going to be very pretty when we turn the cameras on them, but I want to make for sure I've got a proper stuff to do it with. I have an honest feeling that I'll need a tripod that'll hold my camera one like I've got on Amazon, and I want to do that because I want to be able to be mobile. Because when you go to messing with these guys here at this railroad, I don't think it's going to be good. But I already know that. I've kept that in mind. It may go good. I don't know, but yeah. A good strong I can't pronounce that word. I'm too tired. Flower will help you sleep. I used to smoke marijuana to sleep. That always worked. Allegedly. Yes. That's why I said what I said. Indica. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It is it's a pain in the ass. I haven't, knock on wood, haven't had a real violent dream in a long time. Most of the ones that I have been having lately have been scary dreams. And that I just heard another cricket.
Yep. Probably the same one.
If that's on Hunter's TV, I'm gonna kick the screen. Just kidding. I'm not gonna kick the screen.
That baby.
No, I'll just go in there and turn it off. Yeah, that's what it is. It's on his TV.
Okay, why is he listening to crickets?
It's on Hunter's TV. His room is right down the hall from us, and his TV's a little loud.
T-Rex, there's a couple of states that will allow you to defend yourself against law enforcement, but lawyers have stated you better be 100% sure you are justified in doing so.
Catch that cricket. It's a government bugging device. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
I believe
I've already been told by the local sheriff here, one of the local sheriff's deputies, I'm not going to mention no names, that they are watching our channel. They know who we are.
Yeah.
He told me this in the courtroom the other day when I was up there with my daughter. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if that was a warning. But in the same respect, he told me stuff that he probably should have told me. So, yeah. But that could be just feeding me information to see how I'm going to run with it.
Yeah. See, Texas, I believe, has a book on where you can defend yourself against law enforcement. And Indiana, I believe, is the other state. But the rest of them, no.
Hello, Mitch. Scheiser Beak. I hope I said that right. Schneiser Beak. Is that German? Mitch Schneiser Beak. I hope I didn't just slaughter your last name. If I did, I apologize. But I believe that's German. Is that correct, or is it Greek? come on my property and I'm sparking something. Yes, he'll light sparklers and he'll light up your life. It's very possible, PK.
Quit your damn begging.
It's Dutch. Okay. I wasn't too far off. Wasn't making fun of you, sir. 100%. I'm always fascinated by names like that when I see them because, yeah, I think of German. I like the Dutch too. We have a lot of people that have descended from the Dutch descent, like the Amish.
Mm-hmm.
They're from the Dutch descent, and they've got some long, weird last names. Not saying yours is long or weird. Skierbeek. Yeah, that almost sounds German or Irish, but yeah.
I know.
But Dutch is cool. Brinkenstock. I'm 8% native and German Army grandpa. Oh, okay.
Cool. My dad come across from Germany. He's my adopted dad. He's still my dad.
I've got German, Irish, Indian, and probably a couple other things stuck off in me. Mostly the German and Indian show.
Scotch, Irish, German, Dutch, and Indian.
Birkenstocks it's like a type of shoe in Europe. Well, that's pretty cool. Allegedly. No, I'm just kidding. I know what you're talking about. One word though. John Blatchard, I'm on your left. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of the railroad police, but the last time I had a conversation with the railroad police, they got a new road put in, so
Fix the tracks.
they fixed the tracks. Proto language. Norse or Scandinavian. Past the duchy to the left hand side. To the left. Like Old Norse. We call them piece of shit public safety officers. Yeah, they're actually railroad police here. They have more authority, by golly, than fucking they're
Oh, the railroad cops.
yes.
I believe, if my memory serves me correct, I believe they're federal. agents.
Yes, they are.
Mhm.
And they also deal with Homeland Security. I think that's where the term nightmare comes from. A horse or a mare that comes in the night. Trams, trains, and buses. Yeah, we don't have no trams, and the only buses pick up kids, and the trains are annoying,
That annoying.
but they're useful.
Okay, I should go buy me a locomotive and just sit outside your house and just play the horn.
That might not be a good idea. We hear enough of that all the time. We hear a lot of those trains, don't we, dear?
God, yes.
Matter of fact, probably be one coming through here in about an hour. Oh, I swear to God, you're a heavy dog. You probably weigh 12 pounds.
That's one thing I don't miss in Kansas. Because you
It
knew when
sucks
it
when
was
a
5
12-pound
a.m.
chihuahua
and
jumps
5
on you.
p.m. It was like clockwork almost every day. Amtrak would show up at 5 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Oh, they're through here just like clockwork. Hell, you can pretty much set your clock by the sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Like an open window or the gap under the door. Like that. Charlie, go lay down. You are not touching my chihuahua. Go on. You horny damn German Shepherd. Go fuck the cat.
No, he licks them all.
That's gross.
It is.
Fermented fish ain't my dish. Ew, fermented fish. Oh, that just sounds gross. I'll pull out my cryptid notebook. Mitch says I'm puking. C4T laughed. He said, "Ha ha, cat dog." Yeah, I love that show, Cat Dog.
I hate that show.
Oh,
Kids drove me nuts with it.
Cat dog. Man, now I want to go watch that show. I'm wondering if I can even get into that old email. Probably not.
I'm UK. If you live next to the railway, they charged you for light. What? LOL. They will make cash where they can. Ask yourself why it was canceled. Well, yeah, I don't know why they canceled Cat Dog.
I think the ratings dropped.
Well, that is a little weird. I've always tried to figure out how the cat dog shit.
Yeah, that never made any sense in that show.
No.
I mean, a lot of people thought it. A lot of like conspiracy theories believe it's both the cat and the dog went to hell.
Probably. You never know. There's always conspiracies about cartoons and supposed hidden meanings and
Oh, especially with the Rugrats.
Scooby Doo had some hidden meanings in them too. Shaggy and Scooby were stoned all the time.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah, which made no sense.
Yeah, I watched a show about where they broke down cartoons, and they said that the Rugrats it was about somebody that was actually trapped or something other than depressed, and yeah.
That all the babies were figments of Angelica's imagination, and none of the kids were real.
Yeah.
That Tommy was a baby that died of SIDS. That's why Stu made all the toys.
Ugh. Does anyone use Bigo? What is that? I'm not sure what that is, Mitch. Yes, H&R Puffin stuff. Yep. Yeah, the Coyote and the Roadrunner was a good one. Damn Coyote was always trying to catch that Roadrunner.
Yeah.
And then when he did catch it, he let it go.
Yeah, and I miss the old Speedy Gonzales cartoons. But they say, oh, that was racist towards Hispanics.
Bugs Bunny's from Transylvania. Wow. Yes, I did see what you said. I have to, yeah, clarify for YouTube purposes.
I wish they'd bring back all the good old cartoons.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is that part of the evening where if you like what we talk about and enjoy having conversations in this channel, you too can become a member for only 99 cents. A transformer from Transylvania.
But I'll catch you all later. I'm going to bed.
All right, buddy. Have a good one.
You too.
I like Transformers. Optimus Prime was a good one, and Bumblebee. I always liked Bumblebee. Squidward is kind of hot. What the fuck? I don't know how to take that, man. SpongeBob has a lot of holes. He's a sponge. I haven't done it tonight, so I've got to do it. Screenshot this, frauditor troll, and call me crazy. Yeah, don't call me Shirley. Maybe a little squirrely. Let me call you sweetheart. I love you. Allegedly. I think we've had a pretty decent live tonight. Not a lot of drama, which is good. It's always nice to have a good live with no drama, you know? It's good to see everybody get along. Yeah. Yeah, the Dare program. Yep. And they'd have a cop up there in a Dare vehicle. Says Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Right? No shit, C4T. I graduated high school in 93. I was held back a year. I was supposed to graduate in 92, but they held me back a year. It is, John. I agree. It is absolutely refreshing. No drama. Now I got a lot of stuff that I want to cover, so I'm gonna have to get some rest and think about that stuff. See which one I'm gonna put out first. I got some audits that I want to do. We got some stuff that'll probably come up for Halloween. Do I do live cop auditing? There's uh some that I probably will. And that uh, it's Jake from State Farm. What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm? Khakis. She sounds hideous. She's a guy. Have a good one, PK. Thank you once again for being here. We appreciate you. I'm not far from going to bed myself. I'm going to probably finish this cigarette, and that's what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll get at least 5 hours sleep tonight anyway. Yeah, I do too. I love that commercial. I like some of the Liberty commercials too. Some of those are kind of cute. Liberty Biberty. No, what'll happen is I'm tired. I'll turn on the TV and I'll toss and turn till 2. And then at 2 o'clock will be 3. And then I'll finally get to sleep and my damn alarm will go off and I'll be up again. Or I'll have to go piss. Yeah, one of the two. Because that's what happens when you get old. You shouldn't drink shit after a certain hour, you know? But I can't help it. I'll drink anyway. Or my German Shepherd will wake me up and want to go piss. Yeah. Or I'll just take a big dose of NyQuil and say, fuck it. I won't hear none of that. Wind up peeing on myself, make the wife mad, have to change the sheets. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Now I'm being silly. Yeah, I am too. I'm glad you hit 500 subs. I got to unplug this one phone and charge the other phone. I have 2 phones, one that has service, one that does not. I film with the one that doesn't have service. Because I'm free to speak my mind anywhere. Wherever I may roam. Yeah. Absolutely can. Like I said, I just want to thank everybody that came in, and thank you guys for all the membership gifts tonight, and congratulations to everybody becoming a member because of the membership gifting. And I appreciate everybody, even if you're not a member. Thank you all. And thank you all to whoever will watch this or rewatch this. Appreciate it very much. But this is the part of the show that I am going to say good night or good morning wherever you are. My favorite Pokemon is Charizard. I love Charizard. Don't even get me started about Pokemon. Yeah. But we love you guys. And till later today, I bid you good day.